morning. I'm Michael Schutz at Trinity County News, and we're sitting here with Doug Page, our county judge, and there's just a couple of things I'd like to hit and then kind of let you fill it in. Like I know that our president declared September as Disaster Preparedness Month. I was wondering if you had some input on that for the county that you'd like to talk about.
I do, Michael. And let me start by saying I appreciate the opportunity to visit with you about this and get this out on Trinity County News. And it's a little bit about September being Emergency Preparedness Month, as declared by the President. You know, that funnels down to every county, every city in the nation. And we definitely want to be on board as far as emergency preparedness goes. And as I was thinking about that this morning, I want to, of course, September, we bring it to the forefront and inform the people, but I want them to have a mindset of every month to be emergency preparedness month, you know, and be constantly vigilant of what's happening as far as what's going on in your community, weather conditions. You know, we have several tropical systems out in the Gulf and the Caribbean and the Atlantic Ocean right now. We need to be aware of all of them. And as far as locally here, our sheriff's office, you know, they have a Facebook page and social media contacts that they put out a lot of good information on. In the event we have a disaster come and hit or impact Trinity County, the Trinity County Emergency Management Office will have a Facebook page and social media contact to get out information to the public. And of course we have the phone lines and you know, any other way that we can communicate with y'all, Trinity County News, get the word out to whatever we need to as far as the people in the county.
Well, it sounds like you kind of got a system set up so that it isn't like you're stumbling around, and that's why, you know, a lot of us folks out in the public, we kind of react to everything, so it's just kind of a reaction, but it's good to see that y'all have a plan and y'all have a system set up on it and everything. That's kind of what I wanted to ensure the people.
Right, we do, believe me, we do have a system in place. You know, as far as by Texas state statute, I'm the emergency management director for the county. At this time, we do not have an emergency management coordinator in place. With that, everything falls back on my shoulders, which that's no problem, I can handle that. And but in the event of an emergency, of course, myself and the sheriff and the commissioners, and we'll all come together and help get Trinity County through whatever endeavors we may foresee.
Awesome. Another item that has come to light and has actually been put into place with the state convict and everything is this lock-in, lock-out system. Could you explain it and how broad that's going to be across the county and your involvement in that? I
can, and let me start by saying Constable Reggie Olive brought this proposal. Here's a book stating what we're doing here, and that was brought to the Commissioner's Court for approval by Constable Reggie Olive. And what it is, it's a one protocol, one county is what we're looking at. And we have 4 school districts in the county. And we want all 4 of those school districts and area law enforcement and the public and the parents of these students to all be on the same wavelength in the event something would happen at the school. To know, just for example, say something happened at the school where parents need to come pick up children. We'll have a designated place at the schoolhouse with the parents to meet with those children. We'll have administration officials making sure those children get to that place. And like I said, just having everybody on the same wavelength so we're not, it's just not chaos in the event something does happen.
Well, I know that's pretty involved. I had walked in while Reggie was doing a presentation to all of the teachers in Trinity School over there, and the cafeteria was full, and he did about an hour presentation and said that the actual training is like 4 hours, but that we're planning on getting with him to do a presentation so that all of the parents can go on Facebook and look and see so they understand the terminology and what it means, and that when there's a lockdown they understand what that is, when there's a lockout they understand what it is, because a lot of people really haven't been trained up and educated on this system, and so parents are confused a lot. So would you like to make just kind of a brief presentation or explanation of that?
As far as the lockdown versus lockout,
Yes.
lockdown, and Reggie would be more are able to tell you better than myself, but what little bit I know about it, if they present it to me. A lockdown is that the school will be locked down in the event of an emergency. Just say, for example, the suspicious person on the campus. They'll lock down the school and not allow any movement. And then the lockout is kind of along the same line, but locking out anyone from coming into the school. You know, so.
Okay, so we will try and get an in-depth explanation from Reggie. He's so busy, we're having a hard time chasing him down. And that's what he told me when he talked to me there at Trinity. He said he's booked up all over right now with schools opening and getting all the new teachers and everybody coordinated on it. Y'all just got out of Commissioner Court. Was there anything that you would like to talk to the county about from Commissioner Court this morning?
One of the things in Commissioner's Court I will discuss a little bit about, of course, the Sheriff's Office had, I think, 3 agenda items that pertain to them. One dealing with fees, a fee schedule that is required by the Comptroller's Office for constable fees and sheriff fees. Pardon me, we went up a little bit on those fees, just getting them in sync with area counties, surrounding counties. And I'll turn that report, actually the county clerk's going to turn that report into the Comptroller's Office. We agreed to purchase 3 new patrol units for the Sheriff's Office, which he's in dire need of. We'll be paying for one of those outright. I'm happy we had the funds to be able to pay for a patrol unit, you know, at nearly $50,000 we don't pay cash for. And the other 2 will arrange financing for. And then the other thing is, and I know it's a hot button issue here in the county, is environmental enforcement. We moved the environmental enforcement manager's position from Grover Worsham, our precinct 1 commissioner, to Woody Wallace, the sheriff. And the sheriff is going to look at hiring, or not necessarily hiring, but moving someone into the environmental enforcement officer's role to take care of environmental enforcement issues across the county.
Awesome.
So I'm excited that environmental enforcement office is staying in place because it's vital to the well-being of Trinity County and us moving forward.
Well, and 2, that's when people need an organization because it's abnormal. Something abnormal has happened and or something going on where we need a process to take care of it.
Exactly.
So I appreciate that. Well, I appreciate your time. I know you're busy. Thank you,
I
Judge.
appreciate you, Michael.
God bless you, and well, have a great day.
Good day. Appreciate all y'all do for us.